Hi, this is Shannon Edwards, Director of Benefits here at the University of Florida, and it is that time of the year again, Open Enrollment 2026. So today I'd like to talk to you about a few things. Key dates, what is not changing, what is changing, how to change your state or your UF Select benefits, and then just some helpful reminders and resources. So first of all, key dates. Open Enrollment 2026 will begin October 13th at 8 a.m. and go through October 31st at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is your opportunity to make changes for your benefits for the 2026 year. This year, open enrollment will be passive, meaning you do not have to do anything unless you want to change your benefits. But in order to change those benefits, you will change your state benefits via People First and your UF Select benefits via MyUFL. We would love to see you this year at the Benefits and Wellness Fair. It will be Tuesday, October 14th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Evans Champion Club at the Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. Here you can interact with state vendors and UF Select vendors, also our wellness vendors, so be sure to come by and see us. So what is not changing in 2026? Well, I continue to bring you good news about increases for our state medical plans, of which you will see we have none. So the state medical plans will remain the same as you're paying in 2025. The University of Florida did see an increase and will continue to pay a substantial piece of your medical insurance. There will also be no increases to 3 state of Florida dental plans: Sun Life Prepaid, Humana Prepaid, and Humana Indemnity. Most state supplemental plans, such as cancer and hospitalization, will see no increase. If you are on one of the Gator Care medical plans, no increases to those plans. And there will be no increases to UF Select plans. That's Eagles Dental, Humana Vision, and the standard life and disability plans. So what is changing in 2026? Well, the state of Florida is going to replace Securian as the life insurance vendor. It will now be MetLife, and that is for the employer-paid basic term life that you all receive if you are an eligible employee, employee-paid optional term life, and employee-paid spouse and child life. All current Securian elections and beneficiaries will transfer to MetLife. So if you do not want to make changes to your life insurance or your beneficiaries, you do not need to worry about that. There will be a reduction in the rates for those employee-paid life insurance. You can increase your coverage by 1 times your earnings to a maximum of $500,000 without medical underwriting. But medical underwriting is required if you have never enrolled in one of the state life insurance plans. Now, an important piece about this change is AD&D, which is accidental death and dismemberment, will not be included in the MetLife plans. So as you are deciding which life insurance plan is best for you, make sure you take that into account. What else is changing? There will be premium increases for 11 of the 14 state dental plans. Remember, 3 are not increasing, but 11 of them are. And it ranges from 2 to 5%, so you'll want to look into that. The state Humana Vision plan will also see a 3% increase in those rates. And if you are enrolled or you're thinking about the UF Select Preferred Legal Plan, there will be a $2 per pay period increase in that plan. We will see 1 premium decrease, and that is on the Cigna Hospital Supplemental Plan. That's based on your age. So when you get your benefit statement from the state of Florida, you can see what the impact will be with that plan. Additionally, what is changing in 2026, health savings accounts. If you are enrolled in the state high deductible health plan, you're able to contribute to a health savings account. And for 2026, you can now contribute $4,400 for individual or $8,750 for family coverage. You see that's a $100 or $200 increase. As a reminder, you do receive a contribution from the state for your health savings account if you're enrolled in the high deductible health plan. So you will need to take that contribution into consideration when you're deciding how much to put into your health savings account. This is a big change that we are seeing for 2026, and that is with Dependent Care FSA. That is increasing to $7,500. That is a $2,500 increase from 2025. So if you are enrolled in Dependent Care FSA or you're thinking about enrolling in that, that is a very, very nice increase that you'll want to consider. Healthcare FSA, that is increasing by $100 if you participate in the Healthcare FSA. The weight management program through the state of Florida has been extremely popular and will continue to be run in 2026. As a reminder, if you want to enroll in the weight management program, you must have been enrolled in either the state PPO or state HMO plan during 2025 and plan to continue in one of those plans in 2026. It is limited to the first 2,800 applicants across the state of Florida. So that's just not University of Florida, that is statewide. The application period, November 3 through the 17th. So make sure that you get your application in as soon as that period opens up because late applications will not be accepted. One more change for 2026, and we saw this in 2025, but back in 2025, we said it would not happen again, but in 26, it is going to happen one more time, and that is with the UF Select Voluntary Life and Disability Plans with the Standard. You are eligible for $300,000 of guaranteed life insurance with no medical underwriting, even if you have been previously declined. Your spouses are eligible for $50,000 with no medical underwriting. Any life insurance amounts over the $300,000 or the $50,000 would require medical underwriting. Now, as I said with the state plan, AD&D is not included with the state. It is included with the UF Select life insurance plans. So if AD&D is an important part of life insurance planning for you, you might want to take the opportunity to consider enrolling in the UF Select voluntary plan. We are also no longer going to offer smoker rates. All employees will pay the non-smoker rate going forward in 2026. Additionally, employees may enroll in the short-term disability or the long-term disability plan with no medical underwriting. Once again, even if you've been previously declined. So this is a great opportunity for you to get into these plans with no medical underwriting. So how do you change your state benefits? Well, you're going to go to People First. And if you don't remember your People First ID number, here is some helpful reminders of how to find that. It is stored in MyUFL, and we've given you the navigation for where you can locate that. Once you have your People First ID number, you'll log into People First. You'll probably have to reset your password if you have not done it in a while, and then you will follow the prompts for Open Enrollment. If you want to change or enroll in the UF Select benefits, you will do that straight through MyUFL. And as a reminder, UF Select benefits include Gator Care if you're eligible, Eagles Dental, Humana Vision, optional term life, and long-term disability through the Standard. So I'd like to give you a few reminders and helpful resources. Make sure you review your current benefit elections. Even though this is a passive enrollment and you don't have to take action, it's always a good idea to see what you are currently enrolled in and make sure it still meets the needs of you and your family where applicable. The state of Florida will send out a benefit summary in October, so review that for what you have through the state, and it will also show you those new premiums. Look at your beneficiaries. Do you have correct beneficiaries for your state of Florida life insurance, for your UF Select life insurance, even for your retirement plans? Please check those beneficiaries. And here are a few considerations that I just like to get you to think about. Did you get married or have a child this year? Therefore, do you need more life insurance? Maybe you need less life insurance. Do you need to change that? Does your child now need orthodontia coverage and it's important for you to have a dental dental plan that has orthodontia coverage, or maybe you don't need orthodontia coverage and you don't need to be paying more for a dental plan that does provide orthodontia coverage. So look at all of your benefits and make sure they are what you need. Your mailing address. So important that it's correct. So you can go to 1UF to update your personal mailing address. We want to make sure that's always correct because that is how the state of Florida will send out important benefits information and also where your important ID card, such as your medical card, your prescription card, will be sent to. So make sure your address is correct. Finally, if you want more information, check out the UFHR Benefits website where we have an open enrollment site built just for this time. Also, the state of Florida has an open enrollment website, and you can find all kinds of helpful information there. As a reminder about rates, if you make changes to your state benefits, with the exception of FSA or HSA, you will see those changes in your 12/12 paycheck. If you make changes to your UF Select benefits, and if you make changes to FSA or HSA, you will see those in your 1/9 paycheck. Once again, join us at the Benefits and Wellness Fair on Tuesday, October 14th from 10 to 2 at the Evans Champion Club at the Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. We are always here to answer any questions you might have about open enrollment or your benefits. So send us an email. You can reach us at benefits@ufl.edu. Or you can book an in-person or a video visit where you can meet with one of our benefit specialists and they will be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Or you can still call us. And here's our number there at UFHR, and we are option 2. Thank you for taking this time. We look forward to serving you and taking care of you during this open enrollment season.